this paragraph, does anyone see information that we could include under our first main idea? What is another good piece of information? Or sorry, this paragraph right here.
120 kilometers above us.
We already have that it is located in orbit just above Earth. But we can be even more specific and say it flies 320 kilometers above us. Good job, Kent. Okay, who else sees another detail that we can add here? Sky, what's another good detail to add?
The largest part of the ISS is a central truss to which 16 huge solar panels are attached.
Okay, so we're still looking at our first paragraph, just this one right here. But the largest part of the ISS is a central truss to which 16 huge solar panels are attached. Do you think that that would be a good detail to add under the main idea? The ISS is where astronauts go to conduct experiments. The ISS has many parts, or astronauts gather information about space. Which main idea should that go under?
The second main idea.
Yep, that would fit better under the second main idea. So we'll save that one for later. Can you see one from our first paragraph that might be good information to add?
The International Space Station is the biggest object ever flown in space.
Okay, so that might be another interesting piece of information. It's the biggest object ever flown in space. Okay, and what else can we say? Thank you, Sky. What else can we say about the ISS? What else is important information? Lily?
It travels around the Earth at an average speed of 27,700 kilometers an hour, completing 16 orbits per day.
Okay, very good. So we could say it orbits 16, so it goes around the Earth 16 times per day at a speed of 27,700 kilometers per hour. All right. What about the countries that have worked together to build it? Pizza, do you see the countries that have worked together to build it?
Yes.
Which ones?
16 countries, including the USA, Russia, Japan, Canada, and many ESA member states work together to build the station.
Okay.
Build.
Thank you, Pizza. So we know that 16 countries have worked together to build this station. That is another good piece of information. Okay, so I think we'll go and add some of this to our plan. Okay, so where we said it's located in orbit just above Earth. So instead of saying just above, we can take that just part and instead write 320 kilometers above Earth. Okay. And then we can add it orbits Earth 16 times per day at a speed of 27,700 kilometers per hour. And then we also wrote that 16 countries, including the USA, Russia, Canada, and Japan, have come together to build the ISS. Okay, so now, what do we think now? Do we have enough facts and information about this one main idea? Give me a thumbs up if you think this is enough. Thumbs down if we need to add more. I see lots of thumbs up. Yes, I think this now, with all this information, we're going to have a pretty good paragraph about the ISS is where astronauts go to conduct experiments. All right, so this is all pretty general information about the ISS, a good starting paragraph. All right, so let's move on to our next one. So the ISS has many different parts. So we already have 4 different facts and examples. What do you think? Is this enough or do we need more? Ken says it's enough. What do we think? All right, I'm getting lots of thumbs up. I agree. I think that this is enough information for this one paragraph. Okay. And then our last one, astronauts gather information about space. So we have one fact and example. Astronauts don't go out into space very often. What do you think? Is this enough information or should we find some more? What do you think, Ming Chao? Is this enough or should we get some more information?
I think we need some more information.
I agree. So let's go find some more. All right, so let's go back to our article and let's keep reading and see if there's more information about exactly what astronauts do up here. Feng Dao, can you read paragraph number 2 of this article?
The largest part of the ISS is the central truss to which 16 huge solar panels are attached. The modules where the astronauts live and work are attached to the center of truss. Europe's biggest ISS project is the Columbus Science Laboratory, where astronauts can carry out scientific experiments in weightless conditions. Many different types of experiments can take place both inside and outside this place laboratory.
Okay, so thank you, Feng Dao. Let's see. Boo, are you there?
Yes.
So this paragraph, does this give us specific facts or examples of what scientists do in the ISS?
Yes.
So can you give me an example? What do scientists do up there?
The modules where the astronauts live and work were attached to the center of truss.
So does that tell me exactly what kind of work they do up there?
No.
No. So do you see another sentence in here that does tell me exactly what they do?
Astronauts can carry out scientific experiments in weightless conditions.
Okay, does that tell me exactly what kind of experiments they do? What do you think, Boo? I want specific examples. I want to know exactly what experiments they are doing. Does that sentence tell us? What do you think, Boo? Boo, you still with us?
What?
Does that sentence tell us exactly what kind of experiments the scientists are doing?
Yes, yes, yes.
So what kind of experiments are they doing?
Weightless conditions.
Well, that tells us that there's no gravity, so the scientists themselves are weightless. Okay, so maybe that's something that we could add, that scientists conduct experiments, or sorry, astronauts can carry out experiments in weightless conditions. Okay. And Ming Chao, do you have something for us?
No.
Okay, let's do. Bill, can you read our third paragraph, please?
ESA also makes the Automated Transfer Vehicle, a series of uncrewed spacecraft designed to take supplies to the ISS. The cargo craft delivers food, fuel, equipment, and other supplies.
Okay. All right, so do we have any specific experiments in this paragraph, Bill?
Yes.
What is it?
The cargo craft.
So cargo craft means like a vehicle, like we'll say a spaceship or something that just carries food, fuel, and equipment. Is that an experiment?
No.
No. So do we have anything in here about specific experiments?
Automated Transfer Vehicle.
So that's the cargo craft.
Oh.
So does this paragraph talk about specific experiments?
No.
No, it does not. So we need to look at another one. So we have a few different, so on this website we have a few different facts. So let's see, can someone read for me this paragraph here? So whoever's name is Charlotte Elizabeth Diana, I do not know who you are, so please change your name so I can see. P, can you read that paragraph for us, please?
Yes. The ISS was built to be a space environment research laboratory and observatory where crew members could conduct experiments in many scientific fields, including biology, human biology, physics, astronomy, and meteorology.
Meteorology. Okay, thank you, P. So from this paragraph, say, James, what kind of experiments do scientists conduct in space?
Test, is it possible
The paragraph
spacecraft,
that P just read. This one right here.
biology, human biology, physics, astronomy, and meteorology?
Okay, so we know that they conduct experiments in biology, human biology, physics, astronomy, and meteorology. So those are some good facts to add. So let's add that to our. So the first one we came up with was astronauts can conduct experiments in weightless conditions. Minnie, what does weightless mean?
Means not weight Much.
Okay, right. Because in space, what can astronauts do in space?
They can like fly.
Because there is very little gravity or no gravity, right? So weightless means that they have no weight. Okay, so they also conduct experiments in biology, human biology, physics, what do we say? Astronomy and meteorology. Okay, what do we think now? Give me a thumbs up if you think we have enough, or thumbs down if we need to get some more. All right, I think that this is enough. So do we see what we did here? We went back and looked at our plan, and we said that there's not enough information about some of our main ideas. Remember, each main idea needs to have a good amount, at least 2 facts and examples to support it. Okay, so we went back, we looked at more sources and found more information to support our main ideas. If you have a main idea and you can't find at least 2 facts to support it, is that a very good main idea to have?
No.
No. So if you have a main idea and you can not find at least 2 facts or examples to support it, then that main idea needs to get thrown away. That's not strong enough to be included as a main idea. All right, so we're going to look at another topic now. So our topic is Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos. Okay, so we're going to watch a couple short videos on this so you guys have some background information about what it's about. And then we are going to look at some facts and examples that support different main ideas.
Sweet treats. No, it's not Halloween. It's Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead is a holiday celebrated in Mexico and some parts of Latin America that honor
So Dia de los Muertos. So my first main idea is Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday to celebrate family members who have died. So I'm going to give you 3 facts and examples, and I want to see which fact or example does not belong. Which one does not support or tell more about the main idea that Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday to celebrate family members who have died. Okay, so I have Mexicans view it not as a day of sadness, but as a day to celebrate with their loved ones. Mexico is located in North America. In Mexican culture, death is viewed as part of the natural life cycle. So of these 3 facts and examples, which one does not support the main idea?
Mexico is located in North America.
Okay, so that's a fact about Mexico, but it doesn't support the topic that, the main idea that Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday to celebrate members who have died. Family members who have died. So we can get rid of that one. Did anyone see any facts or information that would fit into this main idea?
People celebrate with candles, flowers, food, and candies.
Okay, so we're going to use those as other main ideas. Let's think about maybe when is this holiday celebrated?
It is held on November 2.
So we can instead say sugar skulls are skull-shaped candies and are eaten by children. Okay, so that is a better fact that supports this main idea. All right, does anyone have any questions about revising your plans. So going back, asking yourselves, do I have any pieces of information that do not belong? Do I need to go and look for more information to include? Or do I need to move things around? All right, so this is our topic, wormhole. Our first main idea, what is a wormhole? Facts and examples. It is from a place of space to another different place. It is a theoretical method of folding space and time so that you could connect two places in space together. A wormhole can be visualized as a tunnel with two ends at separate points in space-time. So for this first part, for our first main idea and the supporting details, facts and examples, what do we think? Do all of our facts and examples fit with our main idea, Jon Snow? And details support the main idea. First part, do the facts and details support the main idea?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Okay, I think all of those facts and details are good information to support that main idea. But let's see if we can, how can we fix this main idea? So in our essays, do we want to use questions as main ideas, Minnie? When we're writing a paragraph, do we normally use questions as a main idea in our paragraph or in our essay?
No.
No. So let's think of a way that we can change the question, what is a wormhole? And maybe use the answer, use one of the answers as the main idea. So who has an idea for us? What can we change our main idea here to? Boo, can you help us with this?
What?
So we have the main idea. What is a wormhole? Do we use questions as a main idea in our paragraph?
No.
No. So how can we change this question to a sentence? So we have 3 facts and examples here. We have 1, 2, 3.
Wormhole.
Yep, so choose one of these. That would be a good main idea.
A wormhole can be visualized as a tunnel with two ends at separate points in space-time.
Yep, perfect, Boo. So we can take one of our details that describes what a wormhole is. So we can say a wormhole can be visualized as a tunnel with two ends at separate points in space-time. So that's going to be our new main idea, and then we have 2 facts and details that support the main idea. Does this make sense to everyone? Give me a thumbs up if yes, it makes sense. Thumbs down if it does not. Okay. So the more we do for our planning, the easier it is to write our essay. Okay. We'll keep that one. All right, let's move on to another one. So let's do this one here. Reducing the spread of COVID-19. So our first main idea, what is a way to reduce the spreading of COVID-19? And facts and examples. We could reduce the spread by taking simple precautions. So how can we fix this one? This is another question main idea. So make sure we don't want questions as our main idea. So Ming Chao, how can we fix this main idea? Ming Chao, are you there? Nope. Okay, let's see. Dino, can you help us with this one? How can we change this main idea from a question to a statement?
The way to reduce the spreading of COVID-19.
And so that's not a complete thought. So what can we do to reduce the spreading?
We should reduce the spread by taking simple precautions.
So our facts and examples are actually going to be the main idea here. We can reduce the spreading of COVID-19 by taking simple precautions. Easy as that. And then for our facts and our details, we need to think of what specific simple precautions can we take to reduce the spreading of COVID-19. So James, what is something we can do to reduce the spread of COVID-19?
Social distancing.
Al, do you have another one for us?
The facts and examples.
How can we reduce the spreading of COVID-19? What simple precautions can we take?
We can
What can we do to stay safe during?
we can stay at home.
Stay at home. Okay. See, what's another thing that we can do? Bill, what else can we do? Wash our hands. Good job. So we can also wash our hands. Okay. And say, Sky, what else can we do?
Cough and sneeze in a tissue.
Use tissues. Okay. Good job. Jon Snow, do you have any other ideas for us? Do you have any more ideas for us?
No.
Can you tell me something?
I think you need to wear a mask when we went outside.
Okay, wear a face mask when you go outside. Okay, so everyone see what we did here? We said, I don't want to use a question for my main idea. So we took away our question and we took our fact and example and made it into our main idea and then added more details to tell our readers specifically what we mean. So we want to use clear ideas, clear words when we're writing our paragraphs. Okay, so I think we have about 5 more minutes. Yep, so we're gonna play a little bit of a game and then I'll explain to you. Actually, I'm gonna explain the homework first and then we'll play our game. Okay, so all you need to do for homework is you need to revise your pre-writing plan. So make sure to ask yourself, do my details support the main idea? Do I have enough details? And also, do I have some details that don't belong? I'll add that one as well. Are there details that don't belong? Okay, so make sure that your plan has all of these things. Details that support the main idea and enough details, and then just remove any details that don't belong. Does anyone have any questions about what to do for homework or what we talked about in class today? Ming, do you have a question?
No, actually, I wanted to ask do we do like quizzes today?
Yes, we are.
Yay!